Hi, I'm Kodili-nye. I'm once again here. Good evening, good night, good morning, good afternoon, depending on the time zone you are watching this video. I really appreciate you today. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Today we are going to discuss about the potentials of Anambra Airport, Umueri, Nigeria. In Anambra State, southeast of Nigeria, you can see the picture of this man because the airport has been renamed to the greatest of great, one of the world famous literature giants, Sir Chinue Achebe. The airport is now called Chinue Achebe International Passenger and Cargo Airport, Umueri. International Passenger and Cargo Airport, Umueri, in Anambra State. This is the airport. This is the airport. This is the airport. We are going to discuss about these potentials of this airport, and that's what we are going to do today. So stay tuned as we, this is the governor of Anambra State, Professor Chukuma Soludo, in renaming the airport to this world-renowned literature giant, novelist, Professor Chinue Achebe. It's wonderful. We are going to discuss so many things because recently the airport has been on the news, and we are going to look at the potentials of this airport. And the news about this airport has been emerging. The other time we reported about the Anambra asking Professor Chukuma Soludo, the governor of Anambra State, to see to the attraction to the airport before Christmas, at least one international airline. And suddenly news start coming out. There was news about people bidding for cargo terminals and all those things. So those have been on the news for some time. The governor also renamed the airport to this great man of world, the man you are looking at, Chinue Achebe, Professor Chinue Achebe. So the airport is now regarded as Professor Chinue Achebe International Passenger and Cargo Airport, Umueri, in Anambra State. That's the airport. It's quite a huge airport, very big. Although the terminal is small, but they're going to build more because it's not yet completed. So hopefully, but just hold on a little. So we are planning to develop a very large area. If you are used to the airport, once you drive past the gate, you will drive to almost another 5 to 600 meters before you get to the car park of the airport. There is a very large expanse of land there. it is marked for an entertainment hub. In the entertainment hub, there are a whole lot that will take place there. The hub is intended to attract a whole lot of people into the airport without necessarily getting to the proper landing area of the airport. They can have their recreation, enjoy themselves listening to music and drive and drink while enjoying the terms of the hub. Um, this is Martin Wafo talking about Anambra Airport. And today we are going to discuss about this great airport, Chinua Achebe International Airport, Umueri, International Cargo Passenger and Cargo Airport, Umueri. This airport will be one of the greatest airports in Nigeria if well harnessed. So at the moment, two airlines are utilizing the airport mostly for local flight, Air Peace and United Nigerian Airline. Both of them are citizens of Anambra State or indigenes of Anambra State. Air Peace is the largest or the biggest airport airline in the whole of West and Eastern as East Central Africa. And they are using the airports and they are almost landing daily. And the other airline by the name United Airline, also an indigene from Anambra State, is also using the airport almost. They were, doing 4 days, but now I heard that they have increased to almost daily or 6 days. We are here to actually discuss a lot of things concerning this airport. It's very important that we do because a lot of people are talking about what to do with the airports and how to use that airport to turn around the economy of Anambra State, Eastern Nigeria, and Nigeria as a whole. The airport is situated just 10 minutes or 15 minutes to Onitsha and 25 minutes to Oka and 45 to 50 minutes to Enugu and not too far also to Asaba. It's almost 20-25 minutes to Asaba. This airport is so the location is so nice and there are a lot of expanse of land for a lot of investment. So we're going to discuss on this airport what the government need to do to create a lot of businesses in that airport. First of all, the government should look at creating a health park near the hospital, near the airport. A health park. This health park is the land must be made available to corporate organizations, missions like the Catholics and Anglicans and some Pentecostals and other investors to build a lot of hospital near the airport to create a health zone or a health hub. The government can partner with them, partner with those investors in this regard. And by partnering with them, the government it will make it, the investors will be happy, and they will be able to commit more fund and attract other investors. So a conglomerate of hospitals with specialist equipments and services should be built an area that will accommodate at least something like between 10 big hospitals by 10 different organizations or investors. So by so doing, Anambra might attract health tourism to the state, international and local health tourism. Because if they build this with specialties on cancer treatments and open heart surgeries and stem cells and a lot of things, it can actually go a long way to keep that airport going. Both international tourists, health tourists will be flooded a lot of revenue for that airport. It will create a lot of passengers for that airport, and it will make it very busy. So I do believe the governor should look into this. The government can actually have a percentage in this investment, something like between 3 to 5% in each of it, so that the investors will have much confidence, to commit. And the timeline should be given to them, like between 1 year and 1.5 years, to get their facilities up and running. They can do a lot of specialist treatments. Many of those that people go to India, there, they can attract the Indian investors, health investors, or even the Catholics. The Catholic Church also is good in this type of thing worldwide. So they can invite a lot of other investors that can commit, but it should not be less than 10 different organizations having their stuff or their facilities. If this thing is done, it will actually create a lot of job opportunity. It will create a lot of revenue for the airport, because people has to come from different parts of the world in order to land in that airport to use those facilities. Because of the nearness of that airport to that medical hub, it will also help out. It will actually attract a lot of people, both local and international. Health tourists, they will all. So the government also should hasten up in building the cargo terminals and warehouses, where the government should help those shoe manufacturers at Nkwele and Ogunike to produce like 1 million pairs of shoes for international markets. So the warehouse should be in that airport in order to be taking all those shoes for foreign markets. So, and the government should also hasten up in the textile industries, textile garment industries on that area that was proposed as well, where a lot of textiles should be both local textiles and foreign ones should be produced there and packaged and taken through that airport to the warehouses that are built near the airport. So that will actually create a lot of business in near the airports and keep the airports moving. Very, very important for us to look at that as well. So this is a former governor of Anambra State during the launching of that airport. When the first plane landed in that airport, the inspectors and the other people and passengers, this was 2021, around uh, first quarter of that year, or second quarter, something of that, or around November. It was November, October 2021. So that was the time. So let us keep on talking about the potentials of this airport. Um, Remember, the Anambra people talked about the governor attracting international airline, at least one before Christmas. I don't know how far the governor is doing on that, but that will also help this airport. It can attract any of the airline, Ethiopian airline. They can attract uh, Emirates. They can attract Lufthansa or Air France, one of them at least at a start. But the most important thing here is to have a hub of local produced things that can be, be exported through this airport. So it can be agricultural things. It can be shoes. It can be arts and culture, something like artifacts, locally produced things that are common in Anambra State. So with the entertainment hub that we're going to be built, at least 10 minutes away from the airport, or 15 minutes, if they build also that medical hub, it will go a long way to keep that airport moving, moving. So this is Chinue Achebe International Passenger and Cargo Airport, Umueri, in Anambra State, Nigeria. We are discussing about what to do to make that airport more viable than it is now. That's Chinue Achebe International Passenger and Cargo Airport, Umueri, in Anambra State. I am Kodili-nye. You're watching Anambra Airport called Chinue Achebe International Passenger and Cargo Airport in Umueri, Anambra State, Nigeria, West Africa. We are discussing about what to do to quickly make this airport moving. I know that plans are to attract more local flight into that airport, but the most important thing is the businesses that should be developing that airport. That's the most important where the revenue and the international travel that is going to be organized. So it's very important to make use of this great opportunity. the governor should um, hasten about the investment opportunities that are bound in this through these airports. And another thing is having citing the warehouses for exportation of vegetables. Nigerian or Anambra produce vegetables like ogo, all those pepper, and a lot of other vegetables that can be exported to UK, America, France, Germany. So it's very important that this is done. That's the owner of Airpeace, Nigerian based or the largest airline, speaking during the opening of this great airport in Umueri, Anambra State. Um, Another thing, let us just listen to him. So as we are talking, this airport's potential is very, very huge. This airport alone can bring millions of dollars to the economy of Anambra State if the state can maximize the potentials. The state is known for entertainment. The indigenes are known for their entertainment, although a lot of them cited their entertainment business in Lagos. But with this airport, with the proposed entertainment hub, I think they need to move it not too close to the airport so that they will have a bigger space to site a great entertainment hub where a lot of things will be happening. It will actually keep this airport moving almost all year round, or in the time during this from August actually to something like January to Easter. More than half of the year, it will keep this airport moving. So I think there are a lot of investment that should be considered siting near this airport, and most important is to maintain the quality and to expand also the terminal. Maintenance hub can be attracted also to this airport. Maintenance hub, which the AP's boss talked about. So they can also attract a maintenance hub to build around that airport. And holiday resorts should be built. Even the AP's boss suggested that something like 2 or 3 holiday resorts should be built not far from this airport, near like Onitsha area or near the Omambala River, where foreigners will be coming for a lot of enjoyment, and they will be using this airport and adding value to the economy of Anambra State and Nigeria. So it's very important that the state governor should look into this and do the needful as soon as possible. There is no point. This airport is underused at the moment. Not that it cannot attract airlines, but it's down to the governor and the politicians to make use of it. At the moment, it's also attracting private passenger, private owned planes, because a lot of billionaires are from this state of Anambra. So every weekend they come with their private jets. So those private jets pay tax to this state-owned airport, Chinue Achebe International Passenger and Cargo Airport, Umueri, in Anambra East local government of Anambra State, Nigeria. So this is a wonderful airport. You can see the quality. We must also thank the former governor of Anambra State for building this. Although that people thought that he would have built something bigger, especially the terminal. The runway is one of the biggest in Nigeria, but the terminal is not that as big as. So people thought that he would have built something bigger concerning the terminal. But notwithstanding, we must give kudos to Sir Willie Obiano for deeming it necessary to do this. A lot of our Anambra people in Anambra forgave him for all that of his failure because of this airport. They said when you talk to some people from Anambra State, they talked about they were able to forgive him simply because of this airport. Anambra is known for their international travel. That's why if an international airline is attracted here, I think it will go a long way to, you know, bring a lot of traffic to this place. It's very, very important for the state governor to be proactive and look as soon as possible to bring these things. So it's very important for the governor to look into the investment opportunity in this airport. This airport supposed to have airport city, but the airport city seems that they are not utilizing it anymore. But there's still room for other things that need to um, uh, be done. So the most important thing is also um, to keep on expanding the airports, getting the private investors to build, as the governor said, um, bonded warehouse and cargo warehouses, and expansion of the terminal. The terminal can be expanded in 3 phases. If they can add another thing similar to the terminal there, which will not actually cost much, but it should be, the state can do it, or the private investors can be allocated the land to do that, and they recoup their money later, so that the more international airlines will come in. 3 or 4 will start using this airport, but at the moment they need to attract one. One is more than enough because of the quality of this airport. It should not be left underutilized. So this airport can actually bring about turnover and bring about uh, total economic change for this state. It's very, very important to. It's very, very important for the government to look at this, because it's very, very important for the government to look at this, and this will help out in many ways, and also to reduce the unemployment in the state. It will reduce unemployment. It will help to reduce unemployment by the job that it will bring to the state. You can see how people were rejoicing over when the place was opened up. You can see people rejoicing. They were so glad. I am Kodili-nye. You are watching Chinue Achebe International Passenger and Cargo Airport, Umueri. This was during the commissioning or the test flights for this airport. This was done 2021. It was marvelous. People were so happy. People were overjoyed. We are talking about the viability of this airport. This airport has so much potentials, and this airport is one of the airports that a lot of high hope on this airport, on the aviation industry in Nigeria, because of the potentials of the people in the state. They are very entrepreneur, and they are very industrious, and they travel all over the world. Millions of them live around the world and live in many cities across even Nigeria. And there are a lot of billionaires. Reckon that this state has more billionaires than any state in Nigeria. And they have a lot of people that has private jets than any place in Nigeria. And most of those people come with their private jets on weekends. Although there are issues with insecurity last year or last 2 years, but now it's everything is changing. The security situation has improved, and the businesses are you know are coming up again. Although the Nigerian economy is having so much problems because of um, bad management, but notwithstanding, um, this airport can be a game changer in the to that will help to revamp the economy of Anambra State and Nigeria in general. This airport holds so much potentials. Um, I do believe with the siting of ICE Convention Center (ICC) in Oka, and if they build one in Onitsha as well, it will also draw many people coming for events in that place. It's very, very vital, and with the oil exploration and the oil and gas businesses in the state, you can actually expect a lot of oil businessmen, entrepreneurs coming with their private jets. It's very, very important for the government of Anambra State, led by Professor Soludo, to be more proactive in this, in attracting more investment and investors in around this airport. This airport cannot be allowed to fail or to be underutilized because of the potentials is enormous. In other countries, this airport immediately open will start having an international flight. But because of Nigerian situation, politics undermine economic development. Everything they use politics to undermine growth, undermine businesses. That's why this airport immediately open has not actually started having international flight, because there are a lot of bureaucracy, there are a lot of political meddling and all those things. It's like Nigeria system is run like in a prison. That instead of opening up the economy, opening up every area of Nigeria, the politicians are, dilly-dallying and playing hanky-panky on the life of many people by imprisoning them, imprisoning the economy of Nigeria. So if Nigerian economy is run by people that know about economy, this airport will be running international flights immediately. Because if a lot of businessmen are traveling to China, they don't need to travel to Lagos to travel to China. They should be going through this airport immediately. And many of them travel to Europe, because this state alone has millions of people living around the world, which can sustain this airport, because this airport needs between half a million to 1 million passengers a year to keep it very, very busy. So something like that, half a million to 1 million passengers. And I bet you that this airport can actually have that, if it's allowed, if there is no political meddling in it against its growth. So the governor should also, as an economist, should be proactive in making sure that all those booby traps and all those Nigerian factors are removed and not allowed to destroy the objective of this airport. This airport is very, very vital to the economy of Anambra State and Nigeria and the eastern region. So it should not be left to be played with. So they should see to it and make sure that everything is moving in this airport. And I believe that this airport will not fail, and this airport will bring about so much joy to the people. So, but it needs the governor, who is the chief marketer, to start marketing this airport as he said, he will be marketing anything in Anambra State, anything made in Nigeria. I will want Soludo to start marketing this airport, attracting investors, attracting all sorts of people coming to invest in around this airport. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. You are looking at Professor Chinue Achebe International Passenger and Cargo Airport, Umuere, in Anambra East Local Government of Anambra State, Nigeria. I am Kodili-nye. Keep on watching. Thank you. I appreciate your effort. Thank you very much. You might be asking why the people in the Taizy area or wrong way. It's just during the opening of the airport, so people were overjoyed and they were in ecstasy anyway. They were so overwhelmed by the magnitude of this commissioning. For them, the state has not had any airport. Over the years, there are a lot of promises to build airport, even by the federal government, even the state governors in the past. But finally, Sir Willie Obiano, crack the gist, break the gist, and break the bondage. And the state, which is known for their power in industry and commerce, was finally given an airport. Not by federal government, but by the state. The investment was done by the state and the state alone. In other states, the federal government built airports for them, but not here. They did their own, which is fantastic. I am called the NYE. You are watching Professor Chinue Achebe International Passenger and Cargo Airport in Anambra State, Nigeria, West Africa. We are talking about how viable, how to make this airport more viable. You can like and comment. You can always suggest ways in the comment section. I want to, hear from you. I want to know your views on this. I am Kodili-nye. You can see the Catholic priest and bishop arriving the Umuri cargo and um, international passenger and cargo airport officially called Professor Chinue Achebe International Passenger and Cargo Airport. You can see a lot of people on the arrival of the new Bishop of Aguilera through this great airport. You can see sometimes how busy the airport can be, mostly on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sunday. And during the festive time or functions, you can see the many people that troop out to the airport to welcome the new bishop to that Aguilera that was recently created of Aguilera Diocese. You see, many church organizations also use this airport because it's now the gateway for the state, both local and soon to be international, because the airport has international license also, although no airline has been taken their slots yet. Still a young airport anyway, still a young airport, and with so much promise. And I believe that this airport will go to places. This airport is a game changer. This airport is going to be a game changer. This airport is going to be a game changer in the aviation industry in the years to come in Nigeria. They were just standing in the airport, and we are overjoyed as they welcome their bishop in this airport also. That's wonderful experience. Wonderful. This is in front of Anambra Airport, Chinue Achebe International Passenger and Cargo Airport. I am Kodili-nye. So all classes of people use this airport: the students, industrialists, the religious people, businessmen and women, and footballers, international footballers and sports people use this airport. The governor, the politicians, the police, the military, everybody use this airport for their journey. And this airport has been of great help. I did use that as well some time ago. It was a very smooth ride through this airport. It's very, very nice, very neat, and very, very peaceful. The atmosphere was wonderful. The uniqueness of this airport. I am Kodili-nye. You might be wondering what you are watching. We are watching Anambra Airport called Chinue Achebe International Airport, Umueri, in Anambra State, Nigeria. And this some of the passengers that used this airport recently. It was wonderful for them. You can see the joy in their, you can see the joy. It's wonderful. Wonderful. Keep on watching. Keep on watching. This is the plane I boarded This is the plane I boarded when I used the. It's me filming this. I took this. I think 50-seater plane when I used this airport. It was a very nice journey. I am Kodili-nye. Keep on watching. That's the car park of the airport. The car park. The car park of the airport. The car park of the airport. See lots of cars waiting for their people, waiting for the guests. That was the car park. Okay. That's the car park. That's the car park of the airports. That's the car park. The car park can contain between 800 to 1,000 cars. The car park of this airport can contain 800 to 1,000 cars. That's the emergency session operation center of the airports. That's the emergency section of the airports. That's one of the private airplanes or private jet that that always land in that airport. You know, a lot of millionaires and billionaires from the state using the private jets. That's the airport in the night. Some of the plane that landed late in the night. That's the airport in the night. That's the terminal building of the airport, the front view terminal building of the airport. That's the inside of the terminal. You can see the machine for checking in people as you are coming in. This is the ticketing office nearby on the right. These are some of the fire truck that was purchased by the Anambra government for this airport. There are 3 of them from Germany, and this is the baggage collection area, one of them. You can see everything is new there. Anyway, it's a brand new airport. That's the control tower. Control tower, I think the tallest in Nigeria. The tallest in Nigeria. Another view of the car park. Another view of the car park. That's still the airport. Planting of trees in the airport. Planting of tree in the airport. Planting of the trees in the airport. Planting of trees in the airport. You can see efforts have been made to plant more trees in the airport. See as the planting of trees, more trees in the airport, which will help to enhance the beauty of the airport. The importance of tree planting cannot be overemphasized. You can see that's the terminal building. Thank you very much for staying with us. Thank you. Please subscribe. I am Kodili-nye. Bye. That's me at the airport. That's me. I am Kodili-nye. That's me at the airport. That's playing in at the airport. Chinue Achebe International Passenger and Cargo Airport, Umueri, Anambra State, Nigeria. The entrance driveway to the airport. They haven't actually changed the name at the moment. At the time of this is the road to the airport. This is the road. You can see the road to the airport of change of name of the airport. You can see that's the wrong way. That's the wrong way. That's the wrong way. Chinue Achebe International Passenger and Cargo Airport, Anambra State, Nigeria. That's the water facility area. That's the tank for water, storage tanks and other things. See, the airport is very, very nice. That's the fire station area. The fire station. Setting up the stairs for the plane to land. That's one of the equipment for landing in the airport. Look at the school children leaving the airport through the airport. The school children leaving the airport through the airport. School children traveling through the airport. Coming down the airport. These are some selected pictures of the airport. I am Kodili-nye. Chinue Achebe